I had been doing this wrong for decades, but today I'm going to show you how to engage your core muscles using cueing or visualization so that you know what it feels like when you have them properly engaged. Stay with me and I'll be right back. My name is Deb Day and welcome back to the channel. Over the years I have bought DVDs and CDs and books and training stuff at home, trying to keep myself in shape over the years, following the exercises. And it wasn't until about, 15 years ago that I started doing Pilates Reformer, and then I learned how to properly engage the core muscles with the pelvic floor, your transverses, and your obliques the right way, and realized then that I had been doing it wrong all those years. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. So I'm not going to use the words like pelvic floor muscles or obliques or transverses, so you won't hear that again for the rest of the video. What I'm going to do is walk you through what it feels like to have them properly engaged, and I want you to do this with me. If you can, stand up, and I want you to start with lifting and tightening the pelvic floor muscles. So as you're standing there, I want you to tighten those muscles, and you'll feel it across the bottom of your belly. Imagine you're sitting on a cork, and this chain comes all the way up through the top of your head. And as you tighten those muscles, I want you to take that chain and pull it up, and then you can feel as if that cork is lifting those muscles. So it's not just tightening, it's lifting. Now, hold them there. And I want you to hold them there, remembering to breathe. So the next thing I want you to imagine is if you are going to tighten the area, I'm going to use this. So if you're going to tighten this around the bottom of your belly, I want you to imagine, as you still hold your pelvic floor, that you're pulling these muscles in tight, like you're trying to squeeze them into a pair of jeans that's a size too small. And it's not just tightening them here, but tighten them enough where you can almost feel it back here. You can feel those muscles that are wrapping around, and that's where they're tight. So you're still holding those and you are breathing. Now I want you to imagine that someone is putting you into one of those old-fashioned corsets, and they're squeezing those tight. So you get your pelvic floor tight, you got the muscles around the bottom of your belly tight, and now everything else is tightening around here. And you are pretending that you are going to zip everything up tight. Now you should feel those muscles tight from right down here, all across here, and you can feel them tighten across your back, almost to your spine. Now you have got your core engaged. And I want you to remember that you still need to breathe through all of this. Learning to hold them tight while you're still able to breathe, expanding your ribs and taking in those deep breaths. When you have that down, then you are ready to support your spine, your lower back during exercises when you go through an exercise routine. All right, now let it all go. Now, by comparison, I want you just to tighten the way one would think would tighten. And for me, that was always just right around here. So again, I'll show you. If we take this round, originally tightened, I would feel like it was tightening around here. But nothing felt tight down here. That could almost feel like it's flapping in the breeze for all that it mattered. What kind of support would that ever give you if you were doing a crunch or planks or anything? But when you learn to hold it all tight, you know that you have everything engaged, and it's a workout in and of itself. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to practice this every time you go to the tea kettle and you're going to make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I want you to practice. Start at the bottom, tighten the muscles, lift them, engage around the bottom of your stomach, tighten around through here, zip it up. Do it when you are at the kettle, I want you to do it when you're driving the car. Do it when you are brushing your teeth before you go to bed at night. It takes practice and it takes work, and you can do it standing or you can do it sitting. So practice, it's important. I wanted to cover this particular topic before we get into any exercises that we are going to do on this channel, and those are coming. So remember, our goal is that we want to be the healthiest version of ourselves possible and to live one kick-ass life. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.